Oh dear.
Yeah, that's a big score. But I can see it happening, and we're using the tee up from the back tee, so about 25 yards short at this hole. Looks like a 3-wood also for Akutsu, and he's aiming down the left side. I hope he's going to try and play a little cut. It's headed down the right side.
And that's perfect for Akutsu on the third. Dom, has your therapist given you the all clear to stand on that third tee? You had a bit of a nightmare some years ago here in the Singapore Amateur, didn't you? You were telling us.
Yeah, that was 1984. I was leading. Back then. This was the 12th hole, and I was leading the Singapore Amateur on the final day, standing on this tee after a big thunderstorm where I had no umbrella, I had no towel, I had no spare glove, and I proceeded to hit 5 OB, and I made a 14, and I didn't go on to win. So the fellow who made 50, I think it was Benjamin Follett Smith, he beat my score by 1.
Well, Tom Kim, he stares down this shot. Dom's going to have to go back for therapy. You just got over that, and you bring it up again, Tim Lowe.
Yeah, I do love Dom Boulay. But Tom Kim safely up the right-hand side of the scary third with that tee shot. Oh, he needs to hustle. He needs to hustle. It's going to drop for Joo Hyun Kim. Big heart for Tom Kim. He tames the Tampines course and picks up a second win on the Asian Tour.
Just really relieved, you know. I didn't expect it to come that fast. First week of the year, you know, to get that win. But obviously, very fortunate to have that second win. You know, it's been a while since I've won on the Asian Tour, obviously with COVID and stuff. So, you know, really pleased, and hopefully, you know, get a lot more this week. It's all happening really fast, you know. Winning the Korean Order of Merit, definitely a goal of mine last year. You know, I'm very fortunate to achieve it, and didn't think, you know, Asian Tour would happen this fast. But you know, obviously in the driver's seat right now, and I've had success here. Last time I played, got to play a lot of good shots here. You know, it's all about scoring on this golf course, and you know, play smart. You know, play aggressive at the same time, and just, you know, go out there and give it all your best. It's going to be a full-time memory for me if I win the Order of Merit, but I want to really focus on that right now. And you know, a good week is going to seal everything. So hopefully on Sunday I can put a smile on my face and, you know, seal the deal.
Well, the smile is never far from the face of Tom Kim, and he's had plenty of good weeks since turning pro at the start of 2019. The man leads the Asian Tour Order of Merit here at the final event of this lengthened season. Well, kaewkanjana, this for par after finding the bunker with his second shot. It's to stay in a share of the lead. Tell you what, he's got some game with the flat stick.
The Oman Cricket Academy ground in Muscat.
Walks off the third with a par 4.
Cool, that was an excellent 4 there. Bunker off the tee, bunker with second shot. Sandy par, well played. Shimizu is to remain at 3 over. Yep, no problem.
It's a pair of good 4s from Shimizu and kaewkanjana at the third. Of course, those 65 players and ties are going to make the halfway cut at this $1.25 million event. This for a hat-trick of pars for this group at the third. Dongkyu Jang to stay within 1. Yeah, well done. Straightforward 4 for front edge of the third green will keep Dongkyu Jang 1 under for the day, 4 under for the championship. 1 shot behind playing partner Sadom kaewkanjana. Bit of a wait back in the fairway for that group to clear off the green. The target is clear, and this is what faces Tom Kim for his second shot. You've got to be used to playing hanging lies here on the third, Dom Boulay.
Yeah, you certainly do, especially if you're up the right half of the fairway. He has laid back quite a long way. He has 216 yards to the pin. 207 to the front edge, and it's in that narrow spot on the green where that pin is situated, into the wind. So what does he do here? Left side, anything over, even the left bunker on the front edge of the green. It's not a bad spot to be. I wouldn't want to be on the right bunker, but perhaps anything left of the pin, just fly it over that smallish bunker fronting the green. Everything in that spot will be very nice. Easy to putt up the hill.
Well, into the bunker where Sadom kaewkanjana went a few moments ago. He did walk away with a 4, but still, Tom Kim has his work cut out. A couple of frustrating missed putts on the last couple of holes. But it is such a difficult par 4, isn't it, Dom? I mean, you just get a good drive away, and there's no let-up with the second.
No, and he had 216 yards. He did leave himself maybe perhaps a little bit further than he wanted. Maybe he didn't quite catch the tee shot. 195 for Akutsu, and also a downhill lie, but that extra 20 yards makes a huge difference.
That's a good shot from Akutsu. Set up for a fade. It's going to be a slippery putt, but anything on the dance floor here at the 3rd hole. Now, Chansey Chang, this is not going to be easy for the player from Chinese Taipei.
Nope, it certainly isn't, Kate. You know, I'm sure you can see from behind, he's got that tree to contend with, the branches that overhang. He's got to keep it under those. I don't think he can get it over. And he's got to, although there's not much of a lip to this bunker, you know, he's still got to hit it high enough to clear the lip, but low enough to keep it under the branches. He does have an option to perhaps try and hit outright and sling a hook in. But this is very awkward. You catch it too well and it goes up quickly in the air, he can clatter into those trees, and it could be a lost ball if it bounces left into the trees there, into the bushes. Oh, just clipped a couple of leaves, and front bunker, not bad.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse for Chansey Chang at the 3rd, but like his playing partners, got to get the scrambling boots on. Now Kong Wat I got fortunate with the tee shot at the 4th, looking to attack in 2. Ooh, did he get all that one? He certainly did, but that's going to chase through the green. Okay, finds a sprinkler head. He'll get relief from that, but that's fine for Kong Wat Mai.
And Dongkyu Jang, come on, up we come. And Sung-Yul Kwon there, that is at one of the most difficult par 4s out on the golf course. That's the Dragon's Tail, that's the 5th hole.
Well, this is Dongkyu Jang on the 4th tee, in with a 3-wood. Trying to place it in that little island, sort of peninsula of fairway. 202, fly to it, carry the water. That's nicely done. A1 position for the South Korean at the 4th.
Oh, so many different ways to play this hole. You know, if you're Adam Scott, who's played this championship before, you just take driver and go beyond all those palms. A lot of players, Sadom kaewkanjana included, electing to go with the 3-wood, a fairway wood, and leave themselves short of those palms that are certainly a factor, because they stand between you and the hole, and it's water all between.
Well, there's a lot of sand that stands between Tom Kim and the 3rd green right now. It's one of those awkward length bunker shots, Dom.
It is, because he's got 15, 18 yards of bunker to carry. Green well above him, a good 5-6 feet, and then it runs away from him when it lands. Although there's no wind whatsoever right now, it's dead calm. And the greens are soft. So he's got a chance. It's a tough shot, but certainly he can hit it to within 5-6 feet if he hits a shot. And the texture of the sand is just ideal. A little firmness underneath. Nice fine sand. Beautiful. This looks good.
Oh, it's a classy shot from Tom Kim. He's got a great pair of hands, does Joo Hyung Kim. Chance to save a par at the third. Kapoor, well, didn't manage a par at the third. This is third to the par 5 fourth. Great wedge player. Spins. Ooh, just off the front edge and careful. Oh, it's going to release another 15-20 yards down that collection area. Now that's going to be an awkward little pitch for his fourth coming up to that green. Well, Chan Si-chang found the bunker with his second shot. Dom doesn't have a ton of room to play with, but it looks fairly straightforward.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to run over to see his ball. The guys were already on the green. That if it's on a flat lie, then it's a relatively simple shot. If it's on a downhill lie, well, that changes the complexity slightly.
Well, he's lying three there with an uphill putt for par to come. And if you take 4 fours at the third all week long, most players are going to be pretty chuffed about that one.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, it's a wonderful par 4, so 3 fours would be a good achievement, and you need it. You've got a really tempting par 5 to come for these players. But geez, hot, humid conditions have greeted players on day 2 of this SMBC Singapore Open. They've got 18 opportunities to get it in the hole, and it's trying to do it in the most efficient way possible. Now the Japanese players, very colourful today, Japanese players. This is Akutsu in the blue and red squares.
Yeah, colourful ball marker too. Bright orange casino chip, it looks like. Maybe he's come straight from Resorts World. Now, this putt, downhill all the way, except for the last 5 or 6 feet. Swings to the left, right at the beginning, and then it will come back a little bit at the end.
Needs to start coming back right now. Well, it tried at the very end, but once again, it's a slippery putt. Will be for a 4, though, for Akutsu. Akutsu searching for his first win.
Chan Si-chang's got 3 of them, most recently coming at the Blue Canyon Phuket Championship. And you have to look at these 3 putts for par. Dom, Chan Si-chang's got the simplest one.
Well, he's got the longest one, so I'd rather be a bit closer. But yeah, he's coming up the hill, and it should break from his right to left. And actually, I must admit, that bright orange ball marker of Akutsu's, it's a bit off-putting. It's staring him right in the face when Chan Si-chang stands over the putt and looks at the hole. I remember Jack Nicklaus playing the Masters. I can't remember with whom he was playing with, and his partner was marking the ball with a quarter, a silver American quarter, and Jack said, "Do you mind marking it with a penny? Because it's not as bright and not as shiny." And his partner said, "Well, he's playing with Jack Nicklaus, so he'll do whatever he says." So he changed to a penny, because it is a bit off-putting, I must admit. I don't like those big ball markers.
It's very easy to see on the television screen. There it is right there. Have we found a value on it? Is it worth a few bob?
Let me go find out.
Unlucky there for Chan Si-chang, just running out of speed, so he'll drop a shot at the third, quickly up to the fourth, and Shiv Kapoor, club face fanned wide open. Can't see the base of the flagstick from that chipping runoff area, and Oh, unfortunately, that's a bit clunky from Kapoor. Fairways are mowed so tight and perfect here at the Serapong course. Now, Akutsu for his par. All right, no problems. Solid 2-putt for Akutsu. Remains at 3 over. Now Kongwatmai trying to chase one down the slope at the 4th. Down you come. Trundling along nicely. Excellent touch from Diamond, looking to open his account here at the scoreable par 5 4th. Now Tom Kim, well, just got to knuckle down and find the middle of the cup here.
Oh, that's a really good sandy par. You know, there was a lot of bunker to fly it over with the 3rd shot, and then a good solid putt. And so Tom Kim marches on to the 4th hole.
Well, the 4th green is Kapoor looking to avoid back-to-back drop shots. Oh, and if you drop a shot at the 4th, it's almost like giving up a shot and a half to the field. So Kapoor slips into black figures over par, but it's Kaewkanjana, Kim and Oku share the lead at 5 under par here at the Singapore Open. Now Kongwatmai for a 4 and his first birdie of the day. Oof, that came off the putter face left. It was a poor start for the man first on the order of merit. It's a poor start for the man who sits in 3rd. Kaewkanjana waiting back in the fairway. 522 spots he climbed in the official World Golf Rankings over the last 6.5 months. Real purple patch he had. He's waiting back in the fairway. Kate, take us through this gorgeous par 5 4th.
Oh, it's a real feature of this golf course, and it's all about the drive. Well, if you're super duper long, you could take driver out and fly it all the way beyond those palms, but a lot of the field are going to be hitting it into that landing zone, and the reason why, then you have a clear 2nd shot over the water to this sweeping par 5 that meanders all the way around to the left. There is a layup area there, and that's quite hard to find, but then on the green is the ideal. Plus with the 2nd shot, a few eagles have been made this week, and there's a real chance here.
Kaewkanjana, no tree trouble for him. All systems go. Trying to hold off that follow through, keep the club face open for that high fade. Oh, settle down. That one releases through the green and to the lower back left section where we usually see the pin on Sunday afternoon here at the Serapong course. But that's fine for Kaewkanjana. Back edge of 4 and 2.
It's going to be an interesting 2-putt though. Wow.
Dongkyu Jang, like Kaewkanjana, found that little peninsula of fairway and a couple of yards closer than Kaewkanjana. Hybrid club in hand as well. Looking out to the right. Trying to hit a high towering draw.
Needs to land it softly.
Well, Kongwatmai at the 5th.
The tee's been moved forward on the 5th hole. Plays notoriously long, but Kongwatmai not liking that. That's kicked oh.
It opens up a bit at the left-hand side of 5, but it's going to be a long way to go for Kongwatmai. Now Akutsu back on the 4th tee, and Kate, we talked about so many options. Well, the couple of options for the players here at the par 5 4th. It's a brilliantly designed par 5, really good par 5s here at the Serapong course, because you do have the option of trying to find a little peninsula fairway that we see Akutsu trying to home in on with this 3-wood, or you could take driver like the likes of Garcia, Spieth, Scott, Cabrera, the guys that have played here before, trying to get as close to those coconut trees at the corner of the dogleg as possible. So it really makes you think, this par 5.
Yep, no driver in hand though for a Kutsu. Deliberate pause at the top of his backswing. So he's going to play it the more conventional way. And there he is. But you know what? Those palms are going to come into play from there. And the further you are away from the palms, the more they are a factor. Easier to clatter amongst them. So if you can hug it down the left-hand side of the fairway, then it's an easier shot. Don't want to leave it right.
It should be okay though for Kutsu. Tom Kim, similar strategy required for Ju Hyung. 3-wood as well. One of the hardest workers on the Asian Tour. Spends many an hour in the days leading up to a tournament at the practice green on the driving range. Plays a lot of games. Caddy Jacob Fleck keeps him focused, keeps him motivated. Just started working together at the beginning of the season last week at the Singapore International. Worked out really well. Tom Kim walking away with his second Asian Tour title in a playoff over Ratanon Wanasrishan at the Tampines course at Tanamera Country Club. A victory that saw him leapfrog Wade Ormsby up to the top of the order of merit. Good shot, says Jacob. Oh, good shot, says I. That's a delightful tee shot from Tom at number 4.
We're going to jump ahead now to the 5th hole. Into the breeze for Shiv Kapoor. Long par 4. No, tee has been moved forward, but he has hit that left in Konwatmai country.
About 50 yards behind where Konwatmai is, and on the other side of the cart path. So problems for Kapoor and Konwatmai at the 5th. Chansi Chang, like his playing partners, with a 3-wood at the 4th. All right, 3 excellent tee shots by this group at the 4th. All will have a chance to attack into Sadom kaewkanjana through the green with his second shot. And this is a lengthy putt that faces Sadom. He and Pachara Konwatmai actually share a similar nickname. Both Sadom and Pachara known as Pet, which roughly translates into diamond in Thai. Our friend and All-Thailand Tour commentator Kittisak Cholaksa sharing that little nugget. And you know what? The two of them combined for 7 wins in Thailand last year. 4 from Sadom, 2 from Pachara on the All-Thailand Golf Tour. Obviously that season-ending victory at the Laguna Phuket Championship. The running joke in Thailand is everyone wants to be called Diamond all of a sudden, and well, you wouldn't blame them. These two have raked in quite a bit of cash over the last 12 months. But look at this putt that kaewkanjana has left himself up and over the rise, moving away in that sort of second half of the putt. Not easy to judge. Pace is going to be key.
It is. It's going to break left to right up the slope, and then it's going to swing back again. So it's certainly a double breaker. And wow, to get this into circle of friendship close will be hard, Dom.
Yeah, it certainly will be. I've moved up here to Sadom group, and you know, the pin will be in this spot either tomorrow or Sunday. But here he is coming up the hill. The first half of the putt's going to break to his right, and that's got to go. That's really got to go.
Come on.
No, that's going to be 10-12 feet.
Yeah, needed to hustle. Next putt's going to break from his right to left. It is for a birdie, but it's a tester for Sadom kaewkanjana.
Oh, you know it's a challenging putt, and we got to get Dom to run up a group and read it as well. Quickly up to the 5th, and Kapoor, lengthy second shot. You see the flag fluttering over the right trap. Players get a bit of a respite today. The breeze not as strong at the moment as it's been over the first couple of days, and that's a brilliant shot from an awkward spot for Kapoor. Still no gimme 2 putt for the Indian though.
Well, there's some long putts on these golf greens. 51 yards long is the longest green. That is going to greet players on the 6th hole.
Well, Shimizu has this putt coming up, Dom.
It's, well, I'd say 50 feet. It's a good 15, 16 paces. And like Kate said, you just get used to go on the green here and practice these, because you're going to leave yourself a good 20, 30 of them at least during the course of the week. This one going to break from right to left, downhill slightly the entire way. He's giving this a good 5 feet of break. That's a pretty good line.
Just needed to roll about 5 feet more, and that might have found the bottom of the cup. But lag putting is key around this golf course. Huge greens, some of the biggest in Asia. They're 3 times the size of an average golf course green, 18,000 square feet, some of them.
Well, Kaewkanjana hoping to find one of those big targets here at the 5th, but he's found the biggest bunker on the golf course. Long trap up the right-hand side of 5 that's just gobbled up ball of Kaewkanjana. Now Shimizu with this putt. Dom, what's this going to do?
Oh, it's putting slightly up the hill, and it should move from his right to left also.
Making no move so far, Taisei Shimizu, currently 3 over par, 8 shots behind his playing partner Sadom Kaewkanjana, who has an opportunity in a couple of moments, Dom, to move into sole possession of the lead. Caddy Mano helping him line this one up. What do you think this one's going to do?
Well, it should. Looking at his first putt, it was moving left to right the first half, and it should come from the right on the second half of his putt. So, and it will be downhill. What's the real estate prices here in Singapore? It's about 3,000 Singapore a square foot. So times that by 18,000. These are quite valuable greens.
Too much, Dom. Too much a house cost in Singapore, and that one's going to be a costly 3-putt for Kaewkanjana. Can't take advantage of the 4th, despite finding the green in 2. But a par will keep him in a 3-way tie for the lead.
Yeah, you could put about 10 houses on some of these greens.
Come to Hong Kong, you could put 50 houses on there.
Build up.
Yeah, well, yes, that too. Now, Dong here. This is quite delicate. It's got the claw grip. Oh, what a version of it. There's more kind of the pencil grip. It's just right lip putt. Just get it moving.
And it's 4 at the top. Dongkyu Jang throws his name into the mix. A second birdie in his opening 4 holes for the South Korean. Moves him to 5 under par alongside Sadom Kaewkanjana, Siwon Kim and Taehoon. 5 under par leads the way here on day 2 at the SMBC Singapore Open. Wonderful round of golf earlier from Canadian Richard T. Lee. 5 under par 66 after a 73 yesterday for the 2-time Asian Tour winner. Ties the low round of the week. Good work from Richard Lee. Moves him into the top 10 as things stand right now. It's been a bit disappointing for Joo Hyun Kim. 3-putt at the second, 1 over for his round. He's back at 2 under par. Well, he has fond memories of this hole yesterday, though. Hit a wonderful second shot with the rescue club after finding the narrow sliver of fairway. This was an absolute peach for Tom Kim. Pitched it in the perfect spot, got it to release up to the hole. Went on to hole that putt for eagle en route to his opening round of 68, and well, Tom Kim Just a decent finish this week. And it would still require some theatrics and a miracle or two from the likes of Pachara Kongwatmaya, Chansey Jang or Trevor Simsby to topple that man atop the Asian Tour order of. He's played the par fives well this week. Tom Kim, 3 of them here at the Serapong course. Eagled this hole yesterday, birdied 18 and the 7th. Keen to make amends for that 3-putt at the second with a good shot to the heart of the green here at the 4th, playing alongside Chansey Chang. 4th on the Asian Tour order of merit coming into the week, and one of only 3 players who could topple Tom at the top. This is the Taiwanese player's 2nd to the 4th. So, generously sized green. It's an easier one to hit, but it's a tough section to get close to where the hole is cut today, and that's about 5-yard shot, but doesn't roll all the